Alright, Zen, let's see what you got, bro. Let's see what we got. What we got? Drive rush. Alright, it gets stuffed. Alright, we going in. Dragon Lash. Alright, we press. We confident. Jumping. Combo. Oh yeah, this is a tight block string right here. Now right here. Alright, so within the first 10 seconds, you show me you don't care about plus frames. You show me that you generally just be like, I'm a press after your drive rush button. I don't care if you're plus. And you've shown that with his Dragon Lash as well. You press Dragon Lash when he was +1 or +2. So it showed to me that you're kind of just like, no. You're one of those like, no, you're not plus on plus. All right. Okay, he DP'd. See? He's telling you without telling you, like, I can anti-air. All right. See? Did it again. You kind of, it's noticing a trend. You know, a lot of plus frames. Oh, okay, I can teach you about that. After this, we can show you. Hey, that's kind of what Ben. She kind of snuffed you. It's okay. All right, same situation again. Unfortunately, I think people drive rush second wins. Okay. All right. No anti-air, it's fine. There's an awkward angle. All right, fireball. Okay. Options. Try to DI. That was a gamble. Oh, punish him. Yep. Ooh, setup. Oh, you're 2+. You take those. We can learn from this mistake. Same situation. So right here, right? Within 3 rounds, you've shown the exact same answer, or I guess like opening gate, opportunity, or whatever, that you've done, right? You've shown that you drive rush every single time. You don't think twice about it. You just drive rush. What this guy is showing me is that he will do different things. He believes you'll do this, probably commit to another button, but a medium kick, right? Opening gambit, that's what he's thinking. So he's shown adaptation in a sense. With you, you're clinging on one path and you're never looking away, right? You're clinging on one path. You're like, if it doesn't work, oh well. If it does work, I'm the best. I feel like whenever round 1 start, again, you can be like, all right, let's see what we're doing. What are we doing? Walk forward, walk back, you know, get a store, neutral jump, forward jump, stuff like that, you know. You have, in round 1 start, you could do whatever, but you're choosing one. Try and cycle in between different options around start. Just try and like get the opponent, like try and feel you out. Okay. That time you knew. You remember from last time, like, all right, he hit me. Let's not do that. Nice. Oh, misconfirmed. It's fine. He didn't punish you that hard. We'll take that. See? Dragon Lash. Getcha. Got you with a throw. Alright, let's talk about this. So the thing that you showed me is that, again, like I said, your opening gambit was to drive rush, right? And you never showed anything else. What you actually showed me as well is that you may not be familiar with certain, certain, I should say, special moves with this game. And I'm gonna teach you a little bit. So this move right here, if I set Jury to block, right? Let me make sure she doesn't do anything on block. If I set Ken to just Dragon Lash, this is innate +1. No matter what you do, it's +1. +1 meaning this, if you try and press the button afterwards, you will get countered because he has advantageous frames. And essentially, this goes from like, think about it like this. +1, this turns to a 3 frame. Meaning if you press a button that's later than a 3 frame, you'll lose. Hence why your button gets stuffed. So that's what this does. And with certain special moves or normals, depending on if you're blocking or if you're standing or crouching, it can vary. So with Ken, he has the Dragon Lash where if you're crouching, it adds another extra frame for him to be plus on. But because he's +2, these essentially frame trap you. Like no matter what, you can't press a button. You can't really do much. You can't press a button here. You press a button, you get countered. You saw I countered her. And I can just do whatever. Ken broken? Ken is broken. But however, when it comes to the way you played, it showed that you didn't respect him. He showed you it was plus. If you're like, I don't know if it's plus, let me go to the lab. Let me try and find like, oh, let me go to if it's you, for example, be like, oh, Ken, let me see. What did he hit me with? Oh, he hit me with this button, right? And then you mess around with it, like you set the character to block. Like for example, just have her stand blocking and block all. You know, that's relatively safe. It's -4. It's -8. And it's +1. So blue means plus. The red means negative when it comes to advantage. So -4, -8, +1. And then when you start doing stuff, you're like, all right, cool. So you can have the opponent set as Jury, this training dummy, and have her on block reversal. Literally do this. Be like normals. Let me do a crouching light punch, right? Because it's a typical normal button, right? It's a 4-framer. And you see that, all right, she's set to it. Just make sure, right? And you mash a button, and you're like, oh wait, it's beating me. That's crazy. So you kind of put 2 and 2 together. You're like, all right, cool. That means I can't press after this special move. Now you'd be like, all right, cool. Well, there's other stuff in this game as well, like parry. Now here's a cool thing about training mode. If you have it set to block all, and you have it to block type, you can make the opponent parry. So for example, if I have him parry, if I have something to try parry, they'll parry. And it'll show you that she's parrying, right? So what parrying does, it gives you an option against specials, because it shows that like, all right, you're not just gonna block it out and eat it, right? You're showing an answer. And then let's say, oh wait, what if I perfect parry it? Now this is what happens where you're +22. So if you show parry and you're trying to time it so you can perfect parry, then you're showing like, all right, now it's +22. Now you swap the roles. Now you set the training dummy to be Ken and you're Jury. You set him to Dragon Lash, like walk forward, walk back, Dragon Lash. And you try and time the perfect parry or try and do a parry or try other options. Now all of a sudden you're like, wait, now I know how to beat this move. Or on block, you try to set him to do Dragon Lash and then press crouching light punch and see if you can parry that, see if you can avoid it, you know, stuff like that. If you're unsure about a move or a you know, super or whatever, you always want to try and go in the lab and try and understand like, what can I do here? If you're in the lab and you're unsure about something, try and figure it out, because you never know what you may come up with. I kid you not, there have been creative punishes and creative scenarios because people have been in the lab before they get turn on the game. How can you say the most out-of-pocket shit and be a really good teacher at the same time? That shit you just did, that shit was so ass, but let me tell you why it was ass. Or I'll just be like, yo, you're ass, but I don't want you to be ass, so let me help you out.